highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at the WWE X Street Fighter Series 1, the Ultimate Warrior as Blanka. I was really surprised to find this guy. I just started seeing people find, this series, like, the day before I found it. And believe it or not, I was actually pretty late. This was the last figure that they had. Like, they had no other Warriors and nobody else in the set, which really sucks because I really want to get my hands on that Rock and Ray. This is probably the one that I wanted the most, though, because it's the most unique. It's literally a green Ultimate Warrior. I'm not too, into the lore of Street Fighter. I was a huge fan of Ninja Turtles growing up, so I might like that crossover a little better. But, again, I only have one Street Fighter figure, and I have 5 Ninja Turtles. I'm still, missing the Xavier Woods Donatello. Hopefully, I can get all the Street Fighters, and I won't be missing any of them. But I'm glad to have Warrior at least, but I'm going to try and go back, see if I can find Ray and The Rock, or might try other Walmarts, because you really can't order them, because they say they're not supposed to release till March 2nd, but still glad that I have the Warrior. But let's take a look at his packaging up next to the Ninja Turtle ones. I think I like this packaging a lot better. It's more unique. This packaging is really fragile, but, I'm still glad I was able to get an extra copy of this Roman, but it really sucks that I'm still missing the woods. I really like this part right here with the sewer. I thought that was pretty cool. But the packaging looks good. It's just, I don't like the actual build of the packaging. This one looks good, and, it's just good all around, personally, this packaging. But it's obviously supposed to look like an arcade. I have this mini WrestleMania arcade, if you want to see that, up next to each other. But this packaging looks really sick. You can see the figure front and center. I think if you take that backdrop and then flip it the other way, this can still look like an arcade, which is really cool. I might try that, but I really don't want to mess up anything on this packaging. But you see, it says Ultimate Warrior as Blanka. You got M. Bison versus Ryu, and then M. Bison versus Blanka. All the controls down here. On the side, you get a really beautiful artwork of Warrior. It says Street Fighter up there, Elite Collecting on the bottom. The other side is going to be the exact same. On the back, you see him kind of charging up his finisher, Ultimate Warrior, and then you see the others in the set. So really hoping I can get my hands on those and, see the whole Series 2 and 3. I really want the Batista one out of Series 2. I think that one looks really cool. The John Cena as Guile looks okay. I wish it was Cody Rhodes instead, just because the movie and everything, but still really sick. But let's crack Warrior out of his packaging, and then we'll take a closer look at his accessories. Here are all of Warrior's accessories. To start off, you get some regular fisted hands just in a green skin tone. I don't know what happened with this one. I guess it kind of broke, so it kind of came out lopsided. That's really what it looks like. But yeah, it kind of sucks that it's, uneven like that. But I probably wasn't going to use these anyways, because you get these awesome claw-grabbing hands. Like, you can see his nails, and it's really, like, bony looking. Really, really cool. But to me, this does not look like a fist version of this hand. Like, this looks much larger. You see all the bones and the claws. That doesn't look the same to me. This is just like a regular Mattel hand, which it is. But I'm definitely going to be using these hands instead, because it's really, really cool to get those. And you get these kind of like power charging up pieces. Nothing crazy compared to what you get with The Rock and Rey Mysterio. Those look absolutely awesome, but they're still cool to attach to his arms. You can see he come charging up back there, so these are pretty cool to get. But let's take a closer look at the figure itself. Taking a closer look at Ultimate Warrior himself, starting off with the head. Really cool head sculpt. I'm pretty sure it's just a repaint as a regular Warrior head sculpt, but really awesome face paint. The teeth is a little bit printed weird, but that's most teeth with Mattel figures. The orange hair looks awesome. Red and yellow face paint. The orange chest hair, of course, with Blanka. But what's really cool is that it's in the shape of Ultimate Warrior's logo. Green skin tone throughout. You get his iconic armband with the tassels there on both sides, red and yellow. Some more hair, this time on his arm. Red and yellow wrist tape, which is really cool. Yeah, on both sides. Unfortunately, some QC issues there, but it is what it is. You're pretty much going to get QC issues with every single Mattel figure. But you get some brown shorts, some rips there, which is really, really cool. Iconic yellow Warrior logo on the back. It has iconic knee pads also with the tassels. I don't know why that one's sticking out too much, but I guess I can kind of just push it back there. But yellow Warrior logo on both knee pads. And then you get his, not really boots because his feet are out. I guess it's supposed to be hair. But the sculpting on here is really, really awesome. I'm really, really liking this figure so far. But let's take a close look at his articulation. The head can rotate all the way around. The hair doesn't really hinder that, but it does hinder how he can look up and down. Arm can go up about that much all the way around. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows. Hand can rotate and hinge. Ab crunch is decent. Torso can rotate all the way around. Leg can kick up about that much. You can do the splits, which is really nice, not stiff at all. Upper thigh cut, double jointed knees. You get a little bit of rotation here at the calf. And then the new ankle articulation, I believe. Yep. So that's really, really nice. So really good articulation on this warrior. For some comparison, I got him next to the two best TMNTs. We got the Cody as Casey Jones, and then the Roman Reigns as Shredder. For our next bit of comparisons, we have Seth Rollins as Leonardo, and then Rey Mysterio as Raphael. For some more comparisons, we have the Kofi Kingston as Michelangelo. They both look really cool with their green and orange. And then why not? We have the Greatest Hits Series 8 Clear John Cena. And lastly, here he is up next to a standard Ultimate Warrior. I believe this is a re-release of Ultimate Edition Series 1 or 2. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but here they are up next to each other. But that is going to do it for this video on the Ultimate Warrior as Blanka. What an insane figure. I really like this one. I hope I can get the rest of the set, and I'm not even like a big Street Fighter fan. I'm not even really in on the lore. I was a huge Ninja Turtles fan growing up, so I really did like that crossover, but you didn't really get nothing crazy like this. You didn't really get a fleshed out green figure. You just got, you know, the superstars dressed up as Ninja Turtles, which was really cool for the time, but getting this is insane. I hope we get more figures like this. Can't wait for Series 2 and 3, and I'm really like praying that I can get the rest of the set because this is an insane collab. But let me know your thoughts on the collab in the comments below if you picked up any or if you're going to pass on this set. But let me know all that in the comments below. If you enjoyed, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.
I'm bliss, highly favored. I'm bliss, highly favored.